Welcome to another episode of Pels and the Blender. It's your boy A. Davis coming in with y'all on this great what day? What's today? Thursday. This great Thursday. We got some new news. The Pels schedule just dropped. We've been waiting on this for. I've been waiting on this since the end of last season. You know what I mean? When the season was over, November, December. You know what I mean? We've been waiting on some news to kind of really get an idea of what our team is going to look like and how we're going to attack this season. And I've been pretty bullish on our team looking pretty good. And one of the things that obviously played a point into that is what the schedule looked like. How did they maneuver it as far as, do we have tough competition early? Did we have a lot of back-to-backs? The amount of road games, the home games, stuff like that. And I got my man Mike, he gonna join in a little bit too. So we're waiting, but I'm gonna kind of get the show rolling or whatever, and then we'll kind of go from there. So the first thing I kind of wanna talk about is kudos to the Pels. Kudos to the Pels. First off, every time the season drops, everybody does like they try to do like some kind of video or some kind of way to present the schedule as a new season. And this year the Pels in my opinion, did a really brilliant job of leaning into the curse. Like when they first put out the poster early and you saw the black cat on the poster, I'm like, me and other fans like, really? Here we go again. Like, you already know how we feel about the curse. A lot of people feel like it's real. New Orleans is like the city of voodoo. You don't put that kind of energy in the air. Now, the thing is, you don't put that kind of energy in the air if you're not going to lean into it. So in this particular case, them leaning into it and the video that they put out, I think was really well done. Also, shout out to Five, bro. Gotta keep saying shout out to Five, because we did the episode about Trey Murphy, and could Trey Murphy be the face of this franchise? You just saw Herb also get an extension, and it looks like they're leaning into two of the most popular players on the team and two of the most productive players on the team that is going to be locked up for an extended period of time. So it feels like the Pelicans are doing all the right things, in my opinion. Like, they came out and said, no, Zion is the face of the franchise. But they made Zion go to the draft. But since then, they kind of took Zion out of the spotlight. Hey, bro, look, we're not going to, you got responsibilities and things you need to do. Take care of that. But as far as this promotion and stuff like that go, we're going to put Trey Murphy out there and let Trey Murphy carry the torch, be the face, and kind of roll with that. So if y'all don't mind, we're going to go ahead and watch that video for those who haven't seen it. I'm going to go ahead, pull this up. Here we go. Hopefully the Pelicans will out.
What's down, Fo?
Nothing, man. Just saying, what's up with you? You ready for the season?
Yeah, I can't lie. We been putting in work over here.
Listen, man, I hope you're doing more than hitting the gym. Word on the street, the Pelicans curse.
Word on the street.
Yeah, curse, man. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we know.
I need to figure out what the hell is going on.
You tripping, gang. I'm going to hit you later.
Not the under the ladder.
What's up, Trey?
Bro, what are you doing?
Just getting rid of this old mirror.
What are we doing here?
I'm having some king cake. Do you want some?
No, it's August.
Splitting the pole. Jesus.
Damn. Now I think about it, maybe we do need to make some changes. Herb Jones.
Locked him up.
Locked him up. Pause for a second. First off, for Trey to be shooting this video in the do-rag, like, I'm all good with it, but like, these dudes must have really just been around the facility, you know what I mean? Just kind of chilling, like right before a workout or something like that, and was like, yeah, man, let's go ahead and get to it.
Whoa. Move around. Gotta move around. Yo, put the hammer down, bro. What's going on?
Do you want a slice?
Oh, for sure.
In the trash.
when it's Mardi Gras season.
Reach the top, but still you gotta learn how to keep it. Get through real double mistakes. Wide open like a
So, shout. I don't know if y'all can hear that. That's me clapping. Shout out to the Pels, man. I think that was a really well done little video. Not too much. You know what I mean? You had the people you wanted to see, which kind of also lets me know if you got these dudes, you know what I mean, representing the organization in the video, they better be there game one. They better be there game one. But I also think that they really leaning into Trey as the face. And if they are leaning into Trey as the face, then I think that further is a good sign for the Pelicans, because you'll have Zion being able to just worry about what Zion needs to worry about, and that's playing basketball and staying on the court. So that's obviously a good look, in my opinion, for the Pelicans to be going in that direction. Oh, there he is. Hold on. Got my guy. Whoa.
Locked in. Yeah.
Whoa. What it do? What it
We
do?
in here.
He got the jersey. My guy ready. You got your do-rag on, you heard me?
We locked in. Yeah.
Whoa.
Ain't no
I was
do-rag.
just
This is straight headband. We locked in. I'm ready
not
to
the
go.
headband. My man got the headband on.
We ready to hoop, man.
Man, son, I'm ready to go, dog. I ain't gonna
Let's go,
lie,
yeah.
bro. I ain't gonna lie. I just played the Pels video, you know what I mean, that had Trey and Herb. Bro, I thought that was really well done. You know what I mean? A good way to kind of kick off the season. We just was talking about it, like, bro, lean into Trey being the face, take that pressure off Z. So all Z got to worry about doing is hooping, dog. We ready.
Absolutely. He's the media-friendly person. You know what I mean? Like, he did the NBA draft. He's been at All-Star weekend. You know what I mean? He like a feature on like JJ Redick pod. Like, he's
all the time.
That's what he do. You know what I mean? Like, lean into it.
Yep.
I enjoyed the video. I really did enjoy it. Like when they put out the little poster with the black cat. I saw what's his name? Shout out to the Rattler brothers. I always listen to their basketball.
Basketball
Garrett. He was like, I don't know, New Orleans leading into the black cat, but if you're gonna do it, like
lean into it.
So like New Orleans cursed and all that stuff. No, it was right.
And I got my pen. People keep seeing me my pen. There's me getting ready to show. We going through this. If you got time, we going through the season. We coming out with a record based off the schedule alone, what we think the team gonna wind up with. So I'm going through all 82. And I don't think we're gonna be able to do 82 because they got the NBA Cup games and stuff like that. So you might not, you know what I mean? We might not know, but whatever ones they got scheduled, we're gonna write those down and kind of see where we at. Yeah, but dog, when I say I was so excited because initially I'm like, bro, they put the cat out, you know what I mean? Put the cat on a poster. But again, if you're gonna do it, lean into it. We make our own luck. They took this shit off the wall, bro. The compassion and mindfulness, get that off the wall. One goal. You know what this shows too? And I'll pass it to you here. The Pelicans are actually paying it. Like, we hear what y'all saying about our squad. You know what I mean? The players hear it. The organization here, Joe Dumars leaning into it. And with that being the case, I know they're looking at the 31 wins like, oh, real bet. Let's go.
100% they're doing that. Like, just even starting off to your point with Joe Dumars, right? He made the draft picks. We were the laughing stock. We getting Fs everywhere. You know what I mean? And they asked him about it. And he was like, man, I've been doing this for too long to care about what y'all think. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So, like, that was Joe Dumars with that piece. And now you fast forward to now, like, yeah, them dudes seeing that, like, 31, like, Zion probably sitting there, like, and the rest of the team, like, bro, like, half our team was out and we won 21 games. 30?
Come on, man.
Like, for real?
Right.
Everybody got vendettas, too. It's about to be personal.
Absolutely. Let me ask you this. Do you think, because I ain't gonna lie, if you just look at the schedule, face value, and we about to go into it, dog, it's tough. It's tough. As of right now, they got the Pelicans schedule ranked as the toughest schedule, of any team. do you think it's ranked as the toughest schedule because they think our team is not going to be good, or you just think it's literally like level of competition and how it's playing out toughest schedule?
I think it's level of competition. I think it's based on the seedings from last year and stuff like that. So it's just
Shout
like
out Mike Morgan, man. Appreciate you. He's take a lot of the fans. Team is Griffiths running it. I get those vibes.
I would say to answer that, I would say in a sense, yeah, because like the Pelicans ain't really looked at as like a physical bruising team. You know, they always consider like the soft, the nice team, hence the stupid mindfulness pass, you know what I mean, that we had up there. I think they still do look at it like that. And until we get on the court and hoop, it's gonna stay that way.
I think it's part of that, but I also think it's part of like Joe Dumars' last time running an organization. Like people in the league, like, yo, Joe Dumars know what's going on. But I think like the media, the last time they saw Joe Dumars, he didn't do a great job. You know what I mean? Or like he was on the downward slope. So I think a lot of people giving the Pels, they're not giving us benefit of the doubt, like because they're excusing the last, like not just last year, they're excusing the 3 years when the 49 wins and 42 wins. They excusing that, only worried about the 21 win season. And I think the Joe Dumars recent track record is just kind of like, we don't think this team is going to be good.
And to your point with that, I think it's everything that's happened from first of all, how it happened. You know, it was like Griff was fired, and then the very next day, Dumars was hired, and it's just like, where's the process in there, right? It's just like, here's like we have this guy who we've already had a connection with. Let's just bring him in and get started. So the process was flawed there. And then you bring in Troy Weaver, who got fired from the Pistons for apparently doing a bad job, which everybody he's drafted has pretty much
panned out
good over there. You know what I mean?
Panned out.
You know how to draft now, maybe in terms of building the team with free agency and stuff like that. That's what they question. And then, you know, so like you have that situation going on. So obviously the vibes are just low for the Pelicans. I think it's very like it's just disrespectful to just have us like with teams like Charlotte and you know what I mean, teams that's been tanking for the last 30 years.
Utah, you got us close to Utah win season. So they saying let's talk about that first as far as like the strength of schedule thing, because when people put out the strength of schedule, is obviously based off like previous seasons. But we see all the time that every season is its own season. Like teams that were good the season before sometimes aren't good. Teams that were bad the season before sometimes aren't bad. So I think you could take the strength of schedule thing with like a grain of salt. Now, where I do think it gets tough is sometimes when you have like the amount of road games in, you know what I mean? Like the first, like 7 of our first 10 games are road games. Like I think that's tough.
So, and I know we're going to further dive into the schedule. There's a period in, I think, November. It's going to be a very, very pivotal time.
November 14th. It's
like
November 14th.
Like I think it's like 20 something games, but 18 of them are at home. Like you have like a massive like that 20, 30, you know, 25 to 30 game stretch where you're gonna have majority home. That's gonna be like a pivotal time. But man, at the end of the day, it's 41.
I think Justin put that out. Justin from Pro Pels, shout out to him, put it out early. It was like 18 home games and 8 road games or something like that. Like you gotta come out of that. You gotta win at home.
Yeah. And it's like you have to, one thing me and you always talk about is like take care of the teams you got to take care of. So when them bad teams come rolling in, even though at the beginning of the year they may not know they're bad yet, you still like you want to remind them like, nah, y'all still tanking. Like y'all ain't ready for this yet. So you have to win those games, and then you got to be able to compete with the big dogs at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like our schedule starts off majority Western Conference, and then towards the later half, you get more like the Eastern Conference teams and stuff like that. But like I said, it's really just based off of like last year.
If you want, bro, like if you want to compete and do what it is that we think they're gonna do, and not saying that we think they're gonna win a championship, but if you're looking at, if I think Zion is gonna be an all NBA level player and Trey Murphy is an all-star level player, then all of those teams, like based on the schedule, they should be counting us as a dub. Don't get me wrong. But you looking at those teams like, and we're going to go through it when we start looking at the schedule, which I'm going to pull up in a second. But like, you'll start looking at it and be like, oh, okay, we should be able to compete with them. We should be able to compete with, we actually should be better than, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if this team performs and is relatively healthy, I think it's going to, I don't think it's as gloomy as it looks.
No.
What do you think about the 2 national TV games?
I mean, that's what they deserve. You were a bad team. It's no different than what the Saints is, right? Like, y'all suck. Why would I want to put y'all? And like we talked about, the last one was on. The Pelicans embarrassed us in front of the host.
Yeah.
Like every time we got a national game, it was just
smacked
you know
up.
what I mean? Like,
I think it worked in our favor, bro. I really think it worked in our favor.
At the end of the day, you can flex it. So again, by All-Star weekend, if we got a winning record, like 10 games above 500 at All-Star weekend, and we got not even the Lake, because that's the Lakers are always like national TV.
Always gonna be on TV, yeah.
Let's say you got like Orlando coming into town, and Orlando's good, and it's like, well, look, we got Orlando and the Pels, like a top team in the East and a top team in the West. Like, let's flex this to ESPN, or let's flex this to NBA TV or Prime, or however, all these different channels they're about to have NBA games on. So
I'll be honest, I don't even think, like, not that they don't need to be good, like they got to be average at least. But if Zion looks healthy, they're gonna get more games. Like, it's just that, like, even if they're not winning, as long as they're not getting blasted, like, people want to see that dude. Like, if he looks like them less than 30 minutes, 28, 8 and 8, and you know what I mean, triple doubles and whatnot, that dude gonna be on TV, because he's can't miss TV when he's
for sure.
Right and playing.
They want him to be, when he's drafted, they want him to be the face of the league. Like if you think about it, like, respect to Shea, they don't really want to push Shea as like they say it all the time, right? Like, you want an American to be the face of the NBA.
Yeah.
Because if the NBA didn't care about that, and be an American player, you could have been pushed some of the international
the Euros.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Giannis, Joker don't have a personality really. He just hoop, but Giannis got a personality. You know what I'm saying? Shea don't really.
You wanted to be Ant, but Ant
don't want it.
No.
To be honest with you, I don't think Zion wants it.
No.
You know what I mean? So it's just like,
his game demands being viewed, though. His game demands it.
Exactly. So that's where we at with that. So I do think we'll get more games as the season go on if we're good. Jordan Poole's a fun player to watch, bro. If Jordan Poole lights it up for 20-something, people gonna want to see it.
Yeah, say, bro, them dudes gonna be on SportsCenter all the time.
The minute he get a highlight and hit somebody with the pool party, and
him and Trey get to going crazy.
Yes, I guarantee, like, we're not the only people locally talking about like Splash Brothers 2.0 with Poole and Trey. They may not be as good as Steph and Clay. Obviously, those are the greatest shooters ever. But let them dudes start like going off.
Rolling.
People start hearing it. Yeah.
Absolutely. So without further ado, let's go ahead, jump into the schedule, move us to the side a little bit so we can maneuver with this. All right, you can see that? You good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So opening night at Memphis, October 22nd. How do you feel about Memphis?
Memphis always gives us trouble.
Absolutely.
I think those games be good though, because honestly, a lot of times
Jada hit us with like 2 game winners.
Yeah, like, we should have beat them both of them times. Like, the game's always physical. However, we're about to play them now. There's no Desmond Bain. Triple J supposed to. I saw a report he's supposed to be back by like October 1st. But you're talking about a foot injury. Then you got to rev up. Like, you're not gonna have no training camp, no mini camp. You got to rev up in 3 weeks and play. You know what I mean? So he may or may not be back. And there's no Zach Edey. So if you don't have no Triple J or Zach Edey, who's your center? Jay Huff just went to. I mean, you still got. I think they re-signed Santi Aldama.
Yeah, Santi Aldama.
Like, that man food, bro. Like, he food. Like, you can't do nothing. He can't do nothing with Zion or whoever would they get in the paint. So I think that has to be a win.
Okay.
It's gonna be lit in Memphis. I tell you that much. But
yeah,
it gotta be a win.
Ja coming back on game 1. So I'll say I got us with the win for the main reason that you pointed out of we don't know if Edie's gonna be there. You don't know if Triple J is gonna be there. They just got rid of Bane, and I know us moving off from CJ and BI is something that is somewhat concerning. But I think when it comes down to it, if I gotta go best player versus best player, and both of them there, I got I got Z over Ja. Right. And then my next best player, I got Trey over whoever your next best player is, to be honest.
And then you can argue Poole is next.
Exactly.
If there's no Triple J there after Ja, who is it?
Yeah. And
it's
a bunch.
Like
and they're gonna play hard. And who is their coach? It's not like they got Taylor Jenkins there next year, coming back either. So you don't know what they're gonna look like either. So I'm gonna mark that down in the win column for us. All right, home opener, San Antonio Spurs, Friday night. What you got?
Opening night at the Blender.
Opening night in the Blender. Dog. I will be in attendance.
We play the Spurs well every time we play them with Wemby there.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And like with her be doing Fox, like Fox struggles with her. Like,
thank you, bro.
Fox struggles with her. You know what I mean? Like the long wings like that, he struggles. So you're gonna have Herb and then everybody else like in the starting lineup. Man, I saw Steven Castle won Rookie of the Year. He was good. You know what I mean? He was good for a rookie. If you go back and look at that dude's shot chart and efficiency, it was actually horrible. Yeah, he just so happened to be the best rookie because the rookie class wasn't that strong last year. I think he's gonna be better for sure. You know what I mean? Dylan Harper is a rookie.
What is it? Yep.
At the end of the day,
still game 1 or 2 of the season. We don't even know what their rotation is gonna look like.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
I know we don't know what ours is gonna look like, but we have more veteran players that we know is gonna be able to participate.
Exactly. Like you got Harrison Barnes, you got Devin Fizzell, you got Keldon Johnson, Jeremy Sohan. They got players. But I think rotation is gonna be different now because you're bringing in, Dylan Harper gonna play. Yeah. So somebody minutes getting short. Carter Bryant may play like he because of his defense. You know what I mean? So I just think it's gonna be a win.
And here's another thing: do they not play? Do the Spurs want to get off to a strong start, so they play like more of their veteran players? You know what I mean? Early and whatnot. We just don't know. So honestly, I think our team again matches up really well against the Spurs. Like you said, we always play the Spurs well. That's not one of the teams, in my opinion, that we have to be like. Memphis is more of a concern than the Spurs to me. Wemby still in my opinion, has a long way to go to be a consistent star player. There is no Chris Paul. Herb gives Fox fits, like you didn't already said. So for me, home opener in the Blender Friday night. Nah, bro, that's a dub.
Yep.
That's a dub. All right. So then you got Monday, October 27th. You got Boston coming into town. What you think about Boston?
So, as you know, like I texted you earlier when it came out, I was like, the Pelicans could very well start off 3-0. And I mean that. Like, you got this is a Boston team who's gonna look just as different like we do.
Jason Tatum not gonna be different.
Yeah, nope. You're not gonna have Jason Tatum. You're not gonna have Porzingis. No Drew. No Horford. So your starting lineup is what? Derek White, Jaylen Brown.
The report came out today. I don't know how true it is that they talking about starting Pritchard and bringing Simons off the bench.
I mean, he is your sixth man. I could see a reason Pritchard would be like, nah, bro. Like I worked hard to get this starting spot.
Absolutely.
But if you going Pritchard, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, who else?
I don't know. No Porzingis, like you said, no Porzingis. Who is your bigs? Bigs?
I couldn't even tell you. Like I have no idea who their
bigs. I don't remember who they brought in this season.
Who they brought in? I legit have no clue. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah,
because Luke Cornett went to the Spurs.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. And like I said, I think the loss of Tatum is bigger than people
Absolutely.
thinking. So, and to be honest, people think the schedule is going to be tough like early because of some of these. I think playing some of these teams early in the season is actually better for us. That, you know how we was talking about them teams that don't know they're bad yet. Like, I think we could get some of these wins because, like you said, Boston ain't probably figured out how to play without Tatum, especially if they come in shooting how they were shooting last year, 63s and stuff like that. I don't think they have the dogs to put that kind of output out and play the style that they played last season.
They don't have a set, like they don't. You don't have a rim deterrent. Like, so who are you going to put on Zion?
I don't know.
Like,
so I'm gonna go. I'm counting that one as a dub. So, as according to us, you know what I mean, according to us, we 3-0 rolling into Denver, right, on a Wednesday night. I ain't gonna lie. Denver. So this is the thing about Denver. Denver, while they still have Joker, and you always got to give, respect to Joker, right? We do play them tough sometimes, and then sometimes they smack us. I do not know what Adelman will be like as a coach. I think, and I say think, that Cam Johnson, Cam Johnson can fill in for Michael Porter Jr., but I don't know what Cam Johnson gonna look like. You know what I mean? Out there, he should fit seamlessly, but I know what they look like with Michael Porter Jr. You know what I mean? So I don't know if Cam Johnson starting for them is just gonna be some seamless fit. But for me, credit to them. They've been a more successful team. They play as well. Like you already don't have no answers for Joker anyway. You know what I mean? With Missy and whatever. So I personally got to get that one an L. What you think?
So this is where I was at with the. I put it on Twitter. I was like, the Pelicans gonna go 4-2 in this split. Like, I think the first 6 4-2. So it was either Denver or the Clippers game where I was like, we're probably gonna have our first loss. Like, if we beat the Nuggets, I think we're gonna lose to the Clippers. But if we lose to the Nuggets, I think we're gonna beat the Clippers. But I could see where like that L comes in for the Denver. To your point though, we talked about this before too. Cam Johnson and Michael Porter Jr., their stats are exactly the same. 17 points per game, 4 rebounds, like 2 or 3 assists, and they shoot very similar from 3. Like, Michael Porter Jr. was an excellent 3-point shooter. Cam Johnson, they just brought Cam Johnson in so they could go ahead and sign
Bruce,
what's the dude that left from us?
Bruce Brown,
and they got Jonas. So I think that helps. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did JV say he was gonna go play? JV was trying to go home.
They pretty much told him, like, dog, stop playing with me. You about to honor this contract in Denver.
Come sit your ass down. Get ready for training camp.
Exactly. So you got that right. So I do think that will be we're gonna play them well. Like, we're gonna play them good. And honestly, whenever we do play them, we rarely ever fully loaded to really see how we would look against them. We beat them some games, but
Zion gives them fits. Zion gives them fits, but I'm gonna count that one as an L.
I'll go with you with that as an L.
Yeah,
I like what Denver did though.
Yeah, I like their moves. I think it made them a more, because last year they had some trouble, offensively, in my opinion. I think they kind of stabilized that a little bit. So let's move Halloween night. You got the Clippers. You on the road in the Clippers. So look, Halloween night, them dudes in LA, like, that should be kind of terrifying, but not for us, for the Clippers. I think we own the Clippers, dog. I don't know what it is about when Zion play the Clippers, they don't be having no answer. And I don't care. Like, I still think they're going to have some issues starting their season off, trying to figure out their rotation with Chris and Bill and Harden and, Zoo and what's your boy, man? Collins
and Brooke.
Like, they got a really talented team, but the problem when you got a lot of talent is you got to figure out how to use that talent necessarily, and it take time. So personally, I still don't think they got no answer for Z. Like, Kawhi be out there, it don't be mattering, dog. Like, anytime we see the Clippers, for the most part, it's a dub. Shout out to you, Miles.
you can't you can't like, that boy already texted me earlier talking about some the Clippers play the Pelicans in March. So
why are you looking at March?
Because they come, he basically like, I'm gonna be up in there. But nah, so I don't think there's really many teams that have an answer for Zion. I don't think you can he can't be guarded one-on-one. So the issue is because he can't be guarded one-on-one, you gotta have a team with size. Like you gotta be like Orlando with a bunch of 7-footers or like the old
athletic 7-footers though. These dudes old.
Yeah, now like Zubac's a great defender and he's younger, but he's too slow.
We saw what happened with them. We saw what happened with them last year, and we weren't even good. And you got Zion putting him and Kelly Olynyk in a pick and roll. Torture chamber.
So you gotta have a bunch like the old Milwaukee team had Giannis and Brook in a paint. So like you blow past Giannis, Brook is right there, make you change your shot, and then Giannis coming from behind and like blocking you or something like that. But so I think to get back to this game. Like I said, if we lose to Denver, I think we're gonna beat the Clippers. So that's a dub.
Yeah, I marked it as a dub. So right now we come out of October 4-1. Willie Green looking comfortable, feeling good about his job. You've actually dominated the start of the season. You got off somewhat to a fast start, but here we go again. OKC at OKC, first game of November. That's an L. I don't even want. We're not even
4-2. 4-2 for the first 6. Yeah. That's not the L.
We're not even talking about at OKC. That's an L.
Although it's rare we ever get to see Zion play against OKC.
True.
So,
and not a fully healthy team. He played one of the games towards the end of the season last year, and again we was got off when everybody was hurt. He played. We still lost by like 30, bro. I think them dudes about to come back off this championship team, and just all them dudes got paid. They about to.
The only thing you got going where it's like we'll see is J-Dub coming off his wrist surgery. Like he probably gonna be just coming back. So he's a big part of the team. Now Shea could give you 30 to 40, but I think it's gonna be a dub. It's gonna be a dub for them. Like I told you, 4-2. 4-2.
Yeah,
I take that.
I still think that's definitely an L. All right, so you got Charlotte at home, first end of a back-to-back before you got to fly to Dallas. You got to win that one. You got to win it. Like Charlotte's going to start the season. Charlotte, from a talent perspective, not saying that they're not good, but like Zion's the best player on the floor. And then, however you have LaMelo, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, LaMelo is still a really good player. But like, you got to win this game at home. He's one of the games you can't afford to drop. I don't want to talk too much about it, but you just got to win that game.
I agree. That has to be a win. And I think because you're going to have Brandon Miller coming back. You got Khan, LaMelo.
Who is they big? They traded Mark Williams.
They traded Mark Williams. They traded Nurkic.
Yeah.
They got Colin Sexton. So that's a good backup guard.
Yeah. I don't know
who their center is. I know they drafted one. They drafted a center.
It should be
a W though.
Yeah, we not sticking on them. Dallas. So listen, I'm excited to have Dallas this often early in the season. You still got no Kyrie. AD played the end of the season, but you know what I mean? Like AD should be rounding back somewhat into shape. So like I said, you got no Kyrie there. You got they do have the number 1 pick, so you kind of got to figure it out with Cooper. But like, who is they point right now? Oh, not Russ, D'Lo. They signed D'Lo. We typically play Dallas well though.
We do, even with Luka.
Oh yeah, that's the guy. No Luka.
Luka. Like I think D'Lo's good. You got an older Clay. He is with Meg, and that boy look like he back, like revitalized. Yeah. Meg the Stallion got him acting different right now. But Clay older, and again, because Clay's older, and because it's like only game, this would be game 8 in the season, he gonna have them fresh young legs at the time being. So like it's gonna be tough. But I do think that no Kyrie, that's like a pivotal offensive person right now. Cause like Clay is not really at that point where he's creating his own shot right now. It's a lot of coming off screens and stuff like that. You're gonna have D'Lo as a good guard to help with that, but I think that I think we can win that game. Like I think you give me Poole over D'Lo, and then like if we go by like best players like we did earlier. If you want to say AD is the best player in this, I'm not gonna argue that because I do think he is.
AD is the first. He's an All NBA level player consistently.
Yeah, so you got AD
defensive
then Zion.
MVP.
After AD and Zion, who's the next best? It's Trey. Respect to Cooper Flag, he's not there yet.
Nah,
he's not. You know what I mean?
And you got Herb. Herb should be able to deal with whoever else they have on the perimeter with PJ Washington or whatever else they decide to roll out.
Yeah.
First back-to-back of the season. Do you think Zion play? He got to play in these back-to-backs. First back-to-back of the season. I think Joe Dumars starts the new era with that one. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of on the fence, but like I think this is one of those games that you kind of have to win while they don't have Kyrie. So I kind of want to give us the edge and say we get that one.
So I agree. To me, I know it's a back-to-back, but I think they're going to go with the mindset against Charlotte. Like this game got to be over in 3 quarters. We resting the starters for the fourth to get ready to fly to Dallas. So I think they're going to come in there with that type of mentality to where like they
be ready to go.
Fresh. Yeah, we'll be ready for Dallas. Well, we could see Dallas like, you know what I mean? I also would like to see. I know we're looking at the Pelican schedule, like Dallas schedule.
With the other,
you know what I mean?
What a lot. That's another thing. You know what I mean? What they schedule look like, who might be resting. So another thing, like to kind of go through it. If you look at a lot of these games on like 1 day's rest. So that's the part that kind of concerns me because you go at Memphis, you fly back home, you got a day, you got San Antonio, then you got the weekend here, you play Boston. You know what I mean? Then you get ready to fly to Denver. You leave Denver. You fly to Cleveland. Fly to Cali. Leave Cali. You got to fly to OKC. Then you come back here for a night. Then you got to fly to Dallas. So like that kind of makes me nervous. So my thought is, I think they actually, you know what? I'm probably gonna turn that. I think one of these games they lose, and I think it might be the Dallas game. To be honest. Because between all of that back and forth on a back-to-back, all of that flying and stuff like that,
well, that's why I said, tough. Like, I take it. I think they're gonna go and like punish Charlotte to the point where like they can't run in a flying. And I just look, Dallas is gonna have a day in between games. So they play Houston, they have a break, then they play us. So they're gonna have that break. Yeah. But I mean, you've seen it like different ways, bro. Sometimes the team that played the back-to-back
come out with this. You know what?
And this is like this is game 8. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I'm gonna leave that one as a win for us. So then we got 2 days rest, and then you got the weekend. You got the Spurs on the weekend. I think we get them the first one. I think we lose the one in San Antonio.
I got that. So. Just to be, right now we 6-3.
Yeah, we 6-3 in the first 9, and then so we ain't got to go too much over to San Antonio. So then you leave there, and then you fly. You go at Phoenix.
That's a dub.
Now it's got to be a dub. Yeah, it's got to be a dub. Phoenix, no Bill, no KD. They got Malawak and who else was the big? They still got Mark Williams. So you got Malawak and Mark Williams.
Oh, why they got so many centers? And Nick Richards.
Because they ain't have none. But who's the guard? Who's the guard that they signed?
They got Jalen Green.
Oh yeah, Jalen Green. Now I do think Jalen Green, and we already know Booker could just give us the blues. But I think if Zion is playing, you know what I mean? Like if he's playing, he's just better. Like you see how he is against the Suns anytime he plays on the court. So I'm gonna give him a dub. Give us the dub.
I'm just looking at the Suns starting lineup. Is Jalen Green, Bradley Beal, Jalen Green, Devin Booker, Dylan Brooks.
Yeah.
I don't know who their 4 is.
They probably run 2 bigs. I don't know. You might see Malawak and Mark
unless it's
Williams out
like
there. Who
Grayson Allen
knows?
or somebody.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? So
I'm not worried about
that's
that
a dub.
lineup. I do think Jalen Green gonna look good, but like I'm not worried about that one. So here's the thing. We know throughout the schedule, there's gonna be games that you should have won that you lost, and games that you lost that you should have won. And we don't know how many games, like, because we're gonna go through this assuming everybody is healthy, right? But there's also the built-in factor of how many games Zion's gonna play. You know what I mean? Or how, and it's like that for all stars. So again, we're not gonna do that, but like sometimes there is with the NBA, there is like a rest game, and you know what I mean. There's just this particular game you're gonna take off, and I think we about to get into a stretch with. Hopefully they don't do this at home, because this stretch they're getting ready to go to this this mid-November stretch after you come out of November, this November, December stretch we about to go through, I think you might see them like do some resting. So like you come from Phoenix, okay, fly back. Now because you was on the road for 3 games. You had Dallas, San Antonio, Phoenix. Now you come back and you got Portland. Portland at home. Portland plays us tough, bro.
They do.
Plays us tough, bro.
They're gonna be, and you gonna have Drew,
Shaden
Sharp. He's still, trying to figure
Kamari.
it out. Yeah,
is that how you pronounce his name?
I think so. Then you got Denny Avija.
Yeah, and then Klingon,
Jeremy Grant. So like they got
Scoot off the bench.
Yeah, so they got some players, and again, like obviously Dame ain't gonna play, but so like I don't think that's enough to beat us. I don't think they're like Drew is older, you know what I mean? Jeremy Grant is older. They're gonna play us hard. At the same time, Portland caught us last year with no Trey. You know what I mean? DeJounte was already hurt.
We beat them. We was up big. No, we was down. I think we was up and then down, and then we came back and won off the game winner. And then the next game they smacked us.
Yeah,
but
so like,
I think Herb got hurt.
He did. I think we're a better team. So we should.
You want to get the dub for that?
We should.
All right. So let's say we mark that as a dub. Right now, you 8-3. You 8-3 with LA coming to town. I think they beat us.
Yeah,
I just think they beat. Like if you 8-3, I think Luka gonna come into the blender ready to go. Brian ready to go. I think they gonna be solid this season because Luka looking like he got something to prove too. And then you got I think you got the tough games this weekend. I don't think we're like that great at home, even though I think we need to be better, but I'm going to count that one as an L. I think the Lakers get us right before the weekend.
Yeah.
So then you go to Golden State, a pool first game with the new team in Golden State. So I think if Steph is playing, it's the first night of a back-to-back, I think you go all in to get the Golden State game.
I think they will.
I think so. I think they go all in to get the Golden State game. Because you got OKC on the backside of that. Like, nah, bro. If you gonna get one, I think that's the one you gotta have. What you think?
Yeah, I agree. And I mean, look, it's regular season, so you probably won't get regular season Jimmy Butler. Then again, he on a new team, so he might actually play hard with Steph and Dre. I just don't.
Their team not really that good outside of that.
Like, I just don't think they have enough to like. Steph can't just keep willing y'all, like, you know what I mean? He's gonna be 38.
Yeah, and then if this was playoffs, that would be one thing. But regular season with the traveling and all of that, though, and like regular season, Pels, like when Zion and stuff is healthy, we play really well against Golden State. They don't have no answer, so I'm gonna get that a dub to us. Yep. Doubling back, that's an L. OKC is an L.
Yeah.
Anytime I see
I think we're gonna catch Golden State slipping one game this year.
OKC, you mean?
I mean OKC, yeah. We're gonna catch them.
Maybe slipping. Not early in the, I don't know. not that one, not off the second night of a back-to-back and nothing like that. I'd have to look at their schedule, but nah, it's going to them. So then you got one day off. So you just had the Lakers, Golden State, OKC. We got them Right now, they are 2-2 at home in one of the first real homestands. You finished the 5-game homestand with Denver.
You gotta beat Denver.
But do they beat Denver?
I have us losing to
No.
Denver last time, so I got us beating Denver this time.
You think?
Yeah, back at home in the blender after they beat us back in Denver, then we.
So how I see it, I think if we get smacked by OKC, we beat Denver. If it's a tight one against OKC, then we lose to Denver. Right now, fuck it, I'm a Pels fan. I'm gonna give us a dub. I'm gonna give us the dub. I think we could beat Denver, to be honest, because Denver, while they are a great regular season team, they also pace themselves a little bit too. Like they're gonna have some stuff that they need to figure out early in the season.
Yeah.
So then you fly to Dallas, you got at Dallas. I think if we beat Dallas before, we're not beating Dallas again on the front night of the back-to-back.
No,
I
think they get us this one.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give Dallas the L. Atlanta, I'm giving Atlanta the L, honestly, because they always beat us.
You think so?
Like, look at the record against them. We like 2-8 against Trey.
That's funny. I feel like we be smacking Atlanta. I know last year, like Dyson did like the 3 and stuff like that. I think we're gonna smack Atlanta simply because of all the talk they've been. First of all, they're gonna come out there and try to smack us because they got our pick. So that's one thing they're gonna try to do. But I think we're gonna be like, nah, like
I think
we
Atlanta
know what y'all trying to do. And I think
Atlanta gonna be the East version of us. I think they like count it out and stuff like that. I like they draft. I like Trey.
I think
they get us though.
I think their team is obviously better than what it was last year. Like
Jalen Johnson should be back.
Yeah, adding Porzingis, adding Nikhil. They're gonna be good. But I think we're gonna beat them.
I ain't gonna lie, I can't. The past records just don't lean to it.
The past records don't lean to it based on like our roster. We always be hurt. Like I can't tell you the last time I really recall Zion like that we having a healthy roster against them. It's always like a broken down roster. When we are healthy, we smash them.
Listen, I wouldn't be surprised if that's one of them games after Denver, you've come to Dallas, fly back. I wouldn't be surprised if Z don't play. I'm gonna give Atlanta the dub. I ain't gonna lie. I just can't.
I ain't mad.
We're gonna be hurt for that game too. It's possible though. It's very possible. I'm gonna give Atlanta the dub. I got so let's see what we got next.
Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago. It's gotta be a dub.
Yes.
It's gotta be a dub. We're not getting too deep into that. That's a dub.
Yes.
So right now we are 11-7.
I think that's fair.
That sounds about right. We're 11-7 right now.
Feel like we're gonna be like a top 6 team in the West. I think that's the type of stuff you gotta have.
Yeah, 11-7. I don't think you going like super crazy or nothing like that. So then you got all right. So let's keep going. Let's get out of November. Let's see. So we got Chicago. I consider that a dub. We got Memphis at home. We said we beat them on opening day. I got Ja getting revenge. Oh, you got us beating them again?
Yes.
You know what though? Z versus Ja. I think Z handled business.
Yes, I think
I don't think their team is good enough. Like when I really think about it, I don't think their team good enough. I think Joe Dumars, the culture that they want to play with, I think will lean to this is the style we want y'all to play anyway. Go meet them with that energy.
Yeah, I think we're gonna beat them.
Yeah, I got us. Thanksgiving, then you start getting into like cup play and stuff like that. You got the back-to-back at Golden State and at LA. That's tough. As of right now, you beat Golden State at home. I mean, you beat Golden State here.
We're gonna split this series. We're gonna split we're gonna win one, we're gonna lose one. I don't know which way it's gonna go.
So let's just call it 1-1 right now.
We do that.
Let's call it 1-1 right now. Right now, you 13-8 going into December. If you 13-8 going into December, is Willie safe?
Yeah.
Okay. You think will he make it through the season?
If we about 5 games or more, like I don't think as long as he has a winning record, I think he makes it through
Not
the
he
season.
good. Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna go anywhere. But the winning record, if he ends the season 42-40, I think he gone.
I got you.
But
I got
if
you.
it's like
If you get the
48-34,
you get the 45 or something like that, somewhere around 45.
Yeah,
I got
then
you.
I was like, all right, you probably stay there. So, but it
So,
can't
right-
be no 3 or 4 game over 500 and think you keep it.
No.
That's not gonna
So you got December coming up. You got 2 games. You know, you got the in-state series, the in-home series. You got mini on 2 games. I think we split.
Boy, we about to whoop mini both games.
You think we about to whoop mini? We about to whoop. Z be going. So I'll say this. Z act like he owned mini.
Every single time.
But Ant's
amazing. And guess what? Whenever it's him and Zion, it looks like Zion's the best player on the court.
True. So you want both of those?
This go back to the year we won. The year when Zion was he only played them 29 games with his hammy.
Dominate.
When D'Lo was up there crying, talking about something, he playing football.
He played football, out there.
Zion had like 44. Like we just beat many.
Yeah, I give you. You know what? I give you both of those because you gotta win home games,
bro. Willie Green is about to. You know how he's never won 5 games in a row.
Yeah,
bro. That's this stretch. That's
coming up.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's see, because they
all winnable games too, bro.
Realistically, the end of November. Listen, the end of November and the beginning of December. Well, all of December really is where you could really salvage your season. Like this is where you make or break the season. So you got the 2 against mini at home.
Yep.
At Brooklyn. We ain't talking about at Brooklyn. That's a dub. At Brooklyn is a dub. San Antonio at home.
All dubs.
San Antonio home, dub.
Yes.
I think we own San Antonio. I don't think they're ready, though. I ain't gonna lie.
No.
I don't think they're ready. They got the cup games in there. I don't know how those gonna work out, so we ain't gonna really see. Houston at home. I'm giving Houston that dub.
Yeah, I give him that.
I'm giving Houston the dub. All right. Indy. No Miles Turner. We actually played really well against Indy too.
We do. So this is where when me and you were talking about like strength of schedule. Mm-hmm. So if it goes based on last season,
right?
Record, like Indy don't have Miles Turner and they won't have Tyrese.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that.
I don't really remember who they brought in. Yeah, you got players. And to be honest, even still, regular season, you see what we be doing, Indy, in the regular season? Yeah, we be smacking that team.
We're gonna be Indy.
Yeah. So I counted Houston as a loss. I don't think I put the Indy dub yet, so we got Indy dub. Dallas at home. When do Kyrie come back?
Right.
When Kyrie projected to come back?
Was on his podcast saying
I ain't playing the whole season.
Like
fucking Pels dub. You heard me back before you again. This is one of them games where like you getting ready to go into the Christmas break, right? You got the back-to-back first night of the back-to-back. You got to go to Cleveland with Mitch. Give me that one.
That's Cleveland. Cleveland getting that dub.
Yeah. So Cleveland L. Did I mark that W for? Hold on, let me see. Did I mark the W for Dallas? I don't know if I did or not. Let me put a soft one over there. Pause.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because right now that's either 13 or 14. Let me see. Memphis the 1, 2, 3, split 4, 5, 6, lost 7, 8, lost 9, lost 10, 11, lost 12, 13, 14. Yeah. And then 15. Yeah, that's right. 15, 16, 17. 18. Lost. 19. Lost. Yep. All right. Yeah, that count. All right. So right now we like 19 and 10. 19 and 10 going to Cleveland. I think I counted the Cleveland loss. Boom. Day after Christmas, you got Phoenix at home. I need that one. Dub.
Back
You
to
got to
back.
own both
Need
of them.
both of them.
Both of them.
Yes.
New York at the
Home.
Blender. Loss.
You think we're
Brunson,
gonna lose?
absolutely. Brunson a fucking dog.
He is, but it's at home.
Loss.
I don't know, bro. After watching
Bro,
them against the Pacers, bro. Like I know they beat Boston, but I think Boston just played bad basketball.
Nah, bro. I watched Brunson give us like a cool 40. Like he just really be turning it on against us. I'll just say this, like based off the like reputation, I gotta go New York over us. I can't. I just can't. Chicago at Chicago. Dub. Gotta beat that team. So then you got that's the last game of that's New Year's too. New Year's in Chicago. You gotta finish your season, finish that strong. So you go into the new year as of right now, you 22 and 11, 10 games over 500, getting ready to go into the season. So like to me, January is rough. If you see all of the red and you see all them home games, January is rough to me. So,
but it's rough. However, you got a big enough cushion at 22-11 where
you could take some L's and still be good.
Like if you go on like a 3-game losing streak, you still 22 and 14.
Yeah, and that's why, and this is where I see it coming. So like you start the season, boom, first game, Portland, gotta have it. I think they come off the new year, you get the dub, right? You get the dub in Chicago, you're feeling good, you beat Portland. Boom, I give you that one. At Miami.
Miami always blows out, bro.
Yeah, at Miami. I'm giving Miami the dub. Come back home for LA for a back-to-back with LA and Atlanta. I think you lose both of those.
Yeah.
You lose the LA at home, and then I think you lose the next night you go into Atlanta. I think you lose that one too.
Yeah.
And that go your first real 3-game losing streak, right? Thankfully, you got Washington. You leave Atlanta and you go to Washington. You go see if CJ even. Yeah, if CJ's still there, CJ revenge game. I'm sorry, CJ. We gotta let you know we made the right decision.
Yes.
Dub. One day off. Now you going to Orlando. You gotta give it an L. L, they own us, bro. Boom, you leave Orlando, come back, you got Denver. Can't lose. Hold on. Let me see here. Why you feel like we can't lose the Miami game, bro? You can't lose the Miami game. Why that game specifically you feel like we can't lose?
I just think I don't think put like this. I don't think we should lose Miami because I mean, there's no Jimmy.
They just play us.
Like there's no Jimmy.
What they got? No Jimmy. I mean, bro, Bam, Tyler, Khalil, Norm was playing at an all-star level last season.
The biggest thing is I don't think that Miami Heat roster is that good.
No, Terry might not be in jail yet.
But I just don't think going on the road is Miami. They probably go, bro. They're probably flying from Portland to Miami the same night.
Yeah.
Like as soon as the Portland game is over that Friday night in the blender, they getting on the plane and going to Miami that same night. So I think
I'm still counting it as an L though. I just can't right now. Like I said, I think that's gonna be your first 3-game losing streak right there. Yeah. So this is where it gets rough. You 3-game losing streak right there. Miami, Lakers, Atlanta, right? You come back. I think you beat Washington. And now I think you lose to Orlando. Now this is where it started getting tough because now you done lost 4 out of 5. Right? You done lost 4 out of 5. You got Denver coming at home.
But I also think right after that 4 out of 5, you got a potential to win 3 straight.
So Denver is your tough one because you got Denver coming at home. That's one of those swing games. Because right now you sitting at 1, 2, 3. You sitting at 24 and 15.
Yep. Let me look at Denver schedule, see what they got.
This is January 13th is what it is because as of right now, losing 4 out of 5, the team that we think they are, I want to give them the dub.
So,
but it's still Denver.
It is. They will also. That's going to be a tough game for both teams because Denver is also. That's their first night of a back-to-back. They have to go to. They come to us, then they have to fly to Dallas the very next night and play. So
I'm gonna give us the dub.
It could be a situation where they maybe, you know what I mean?
I think I'm gonna give us that one, especially because we got Brooklyn the next night. I think you go all in, like really all in, and I think Denver looks at that like I think they look at us like we should probably be able to rest and get this win, and we're gonna be more prepared to play a team like Dallas. You get what I'm saying? So I think we get that one. Brooklyn, I'm not talking about it. That should be a dub.
Indy
should be a dub at Indy. At Houston, I don't think we could. Anytime I see them, I just think they're gonna beat us. Not saying we can't get one of them. You get what I'm saying? But as of like looking at the schedule, I'm giving it. I just can't give us the win over them.
Yeah, I think we got the players to match them, but I think it's just level with coaching.
Yeah, it's coaching. I think they. I just don't think. I think their athleticism is just going over time, just wears down. So then you got Detroit.
They lost some athleticism. You lost Jalen Green. You added KD. He ain't athletic.
Yeah, but you getting 30. You getting 30 consistently from KD.
That's true. I think they're gonna get the dub on us, but I think we're going to shock a lot of teams.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely, and we'll get into that. So Detroit. I think Detroit is one of them teams. They smacked us last year. I think we get our get back this season. Absolutely. I think for Joe, we smacking Detroit. At Memphis, Detroit at home. So listen, and then you think we lose that Memphis one? Okay, let's mark that. So you go before you got the Memphis game. You at Indy. You got a day. Then you at Houston. Then you got 2 days off before you play Detroit too. That's why I think you get that win.
Yeah.
So then at Memphis, you take a night, then you at San Antonio. You gotta win the at San, because as of right now, you would be. I think that might be one of our last games against San Antonio.
Yeah,
I think you gotta win that one to like solidify yourself in that series.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a hard-fought game, but you got OKC coming next, which I don't think we win. So I'm gonna give us the dub against San Antonio right there. Every time I see him, L against OKC. And that's on the road in OKC.
Yeah.
Then you got 2 days off. You got the national TV game against Memphis at home. So like, what did we put? Did we put an L? You said it's a dub?
For Memphis this time, we lost to Memphis last game. We're gonna beat them this time.
You think so? You took the L. We took the L at home last time, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The L on the road. So Memphis at home. Okay, I'll give us that dub. At Philly, you leave Memphis, you fly to Philly.
That's a dub.
You gotta smack Philly,
bro. Like who? Paul George's gonna be back. I don't know what Embiid not even practicing. I know this is January, but he's not even doing anything. Matter of fact, let me look at Philly's schedule for that game. That's January 30th.
Yeah, 31st for them.
See their schedule, man.
Right now we are about 30. We are 31 and 18. 31 and 18.
Okay.
This is where
This is dubs.
We
dubs.
going in. Listen, we going in an All-Star break. We going in an All-Star break, right? We are. If you 31-18, you like a solid 10 games over. DeJounte should be back, right?
DeJounte
I think this is what
team.
This is why I think it's a bonus trade happens. This is what we make it's a bonus trade, dog. We bring in some bonus, right? Right at the end of January, around that Philly, probably like I think we get smacked in OKC, right? But we good enough to where Joe like, you know what? DeJounte been playing. Let's make a move, dog. Let's see. Fuck it, let's see. Right? You bring in some bonus. So bonus debuts on your like one of your only TV games in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? You win that one. Then you go to Philly, you win that one to go into February, and you got some real momentum going into All-Star break. So let's go to February. We got at Charlotte.
Dub.
Do you think we make the deal or a deal?
Yeah.
If I don't think Murray's finishing the season here, so
he not.
Okay, Charlotte dub at Milwaukee. Giannis.
I respect Giannis.
I'm giving it to Giannis. I'm giving it to Giannis. I'm giving it to Giannis.
I just don't.
Dog,
Here's
Giannis.
the thing: as much as I respect Giannis, like
we play him tough, but no, he Giannis. We don't have no answer.
They don't have no answer for Zion.
Yeah, but Giannis better.
He is. But
Giannis better.
They have no Drew, no Dame, no Middleton. Oh. Like, bro, they're gonna be running Gary Trent, Kevin Porter.
They got Miles Turner.
Who cares?
We ain't got shit for Giannis. Son, I'm Giannis. Giannis. It's Giannis, dog. Lost. Lost.
No team has nothing for Giannis. And Milwaukee was still a bad team. And
shout out to you, bro.
They might have a worse coach than us.
Doc is terrible, but Doc is god awful. But
exactly.
Willie worse than him. Willie worse than him, dog.
It's the
Giannis.
Baby.
I'm not even playing around with that one. That's a loss. At Mini, we beat them. That's a loss, man. We beat them.
Care. We're spanking Mini every time we see them.
No, we not. We're not gonna sweep them. You got to give them one at home after you to beat them twice.
I ain't gotta give them nothing.
That's a loss, son. I'm gonna mark that one as an L. I respect Ann enough to get a dub. So nah, son, you gonna get one. So then you got sack. I'm giving us the dub after we just traded for some bonus. Thank y'all. Dub over sack. Miami last game before All-Star break at home.
I'll give you the L for Mini, but we're gonna beat Miami the second time around.
I could give us that one.
But like I said, like I think every time we see Mini.
Agree.
See what I'm saying?
You rather Willie Green, Mike? I ain't gonna much lie, though. Doc bad, bro. Doc god awful, bro. Doc god awful. He still got Giannis, Mike. He still got Giannis.
Right.
Giannis might be an MVP candidate.
Bro, think about how bad Milwaukee was last year. And Dame played. Dame was there until like January when he got the blood clot.
Yeah.
And they were bad. They were like the number 6 seed with Giannis and Dame.
But they figured it out, though. They figured it out. They gonna beat us. They gonna beat us, though. Watch. I don't give us that much credit. They gonna beat us.
Watch.
So listen, so now you at All-Star break. You feeling good. Right now you are 20, 30. You 34-20. How you feeling at 34-20?
So here's the thing. I gave us a few W's. I think at the All-Star break, we're going to be about anywhere in there from 9 to 11 games above 500.
That's about what I got.
Yeah.
I think, like I said, I think you have games that we probably counted as dubs. That's going to be L's, like probably a Portland game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we ended up, like, we counted the mini games. I think I would be surprised if mini get us. Yeah. You know what I mean? I think one of the Dallas games we counted, some of the Phoenix games. Like, it's hard to just sweep teams. So as of right now, we count them as dubs, but I think you could still be somewhere around that. I really like looking at the schedule. And if you really think about the teams that you look at, if you really think about the rosters, it's not that bad. So then you come out of All-Star break, you got 3 games at home. So this is crucial. This is crucial. You come, so your last game is on the 11th, right? So let's assume Z and Trey make All-Star. No, I think Z, if you 34 and 20, both of them make an All-Star, right?
I agree.
So you got the All-Star festivities. That's a week. But that's still kind of rest, quote unquote, kind of rest, right? So you come out of All-Star, you got the 19th off. Then you got back-to-back with Milwaukee, Philly. Then you got 2 days off and you got Golden State. So how do you see us with Milwaukee right out of All-Star break? I don't think we sweep them, so you got to give them one or the other. I gave them the last one, so I'll probably give us this one at home.
That's fair.
What you think?
I say that. Like, we give them the last one. I think we win this one.
All right. Philly at home.
I think we're going to. I just, like, if Embiid is not going to play, I just don't think they have enough.
You think Embiid missed the season? Wouldn't be surprised.
If they were to come out and announce, like, he's not playing, like, I wouldn't be shocked.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Like, he's not
playing. They got a lot.
He's not playing. And that's the first. I just checked Philly's schedule. That's the first night of a back-to-back for Philly. So they probably going to try to, like, really, you know what I mean, win that game. But I think
appreciate you, bro.
Shout out.
Yeah, man. Charles, you heard me holler. We trying to do it, bro. Going through the schedule right now.
I think I don't know what to say about Embiid. And it's just like respect to Maxey, respect to
PG might be the VJ gonna be
what they just did. What's the rookie they had last year who got hurt?
McCain. Jared McCain.
Like
they're
gonna be good. I just don't think if you think Paul George is gonna be your best player at this time right now, you know what I mean? Because Embiid not gonna be there most likely. I just can't trust him.
Okay, I give us those. I think we play Philly well anyway.
We do.
So then you got 2 off, and then you got Golden State. Golden State typically on the back. Golden State on the back side of the All-Star break typically plays well. Steph probably be a little more rested. You know what I mean? And I think they turn it up. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think that's an L. I think that's an L.
I believe that.
I think we go 2-1 in that. I think we go 2-1 in that stretch at home.
I give you that.
Then you got that's 2 at Utah. The first
night of a back-to-back for Golden State too, so they gotta
get it
and try to win because they gotta go to Memphis after that.
Yeah, they gotta get it. You gotta have that one. I think you see one of them Steph games, especially if we didn't beat them a couple times. I think you see Steph be Steph.
Yeah. Next gotta be Dubs.
2 at Utah. Utah should be damn near tough. Utah play us tough, though.
They're another
Utah
team.
Play us tough.
They have a lot of bigs.
Team construction.
Yep. Yeah, they have a lot of bigs. They have a lot of centers and stuff like that. So
you want to split it? Let's split it.
But I would say this. I'm not about to split it. You know why? They got rid of Jordan Clarkson. They got rid of John Collins and Colin Sexton. All them gone.
Ace Bailey should be getting burned. You know what? I hate playing Utah. No, I hate playing Utah too. Yeah, both of them.
We smash.
I'll take both.
Walker Kessler probably gonna be traded by that time. Like
you think?
He should be.
Yeah, you gotta have those as dubs.
You gotta win them, bro.
Yeah, you can't be damn near at 40 wins and losing to Utah. Even if it is in Utah.
Utah taking
both of them. Facts, both of them. Straight like that. Yeah, I think we get both of the Utah games. So now you're going into March. This is the stretch of the season where like it's starting to be make or break time, right? You rounding in the form. You got right now through this part of the season, going into the last 2 months, you are 10, 20, 30, 35, 39, 10, 20, and 21. That's wild.
Oh, we about to lose these next 2 games.
We about to lose. We about to start dropping. I think March we start dropping, to be honest. At starting March at the Clippers. L.
Yeah, Lakers too.
Lakers, L. Sack. At
I
Sack.
think
I think
if
we split
we
these.
predicting Sabonis gonna be gone, that's a dub.
Back to back, Sack and Phoenix. I think we
Those-
get one. I think we split it, to be honest.
I can see that.
So let's go 1-1. Washington at home. CJ possibly. I think CJ gonna be gone at that
He
point.
is. He is. Be a dub.
Yeah, that should be a dub. Dub. Grizz used to win 50 plus games every year, just beating teams they were supposed to. Facts, bro. Facts. And again, you on pace to be like a 50 something win team.
Yeah.
I was predicting almost 50 wins anyway.
Yeah.
Like,
Bro, like we're going to get
Close
close to
to
that
it.
more. We're going to get close to
Yeah.
that more.
I
I do think we about to go through like
a stretch.
a stretch of losing. Like we're gonna beat Toronto. I think that
You about to go on one of
Houston-
them famous Willie Green home losing streaks.
Houston
I'ma give us
through
the-
Clippers. I think that's gonna be like a 1-3.
You make a really good point. Hold on. Charles make a really good point. Even without Zion, we beat the Clippers. Give Pels the Clippers. That was felt, though.
While true, like
You think they
Clippers
get
are
one
good,
of them?
bro. By that time,
By that time, they should be rounding in the
they're gonna be
form.
rounding out in the form. You're gonna have Kawhi like in full. Like
Kawhi, I'm ready
before.
to turn it on
You know
into
what
the
I'm saying?
season.
So Bradley Beal, Chris Paul, all of them gonna be like. I think this is the Clippers first. First of all, this is Chris Paul last season. This is Chris Paul last 2 games in the Smoothie King Center. Like
No, that's in
the
that's
Blues
in
home,
LA.
right? No, the
No,
Blues
yeah,
home.
Blues. Yeah, I know. I'm saying we talking about the March 1st game. Oh, you talking about these last 2 down. We
In
ain't get
March.
there yet. Yeah, we ain't get there yet. Let's see, because we played them.
Oh yeah, you looking at
the first one.
the first one. Yeah. Oh yeah, but I already told you that's 2 L's. We losing
Both of the LA games.
Yeah.
All right. So Toronto, you said dub, right?
Yes.
Okay. Houston. L.
L.
L. Dallas.
So this is why I said this 4 game
Kyrie
stretch,
probably back.
it's gonna be. I think we're gonna go 1-3. That 4 between Houston, Dallas, and Clippers. We're gonna go 1-3.
All right, so you got 1. Which one?
We're gonna split one of the Clippers games.
Okay, so Dallas L, Clippers L. You probably win the first one, lose the second one.
One of them nights,
Houston definitely gonna sweep us, bro.
yeah.
I don't see us getting no dubs.
Then again, we talk about there's gonna be a game where we shocked that we win. It might be Houston.
I don't think so. I don't think Houston gonna be that team. I think Houston pushing for that 1 seed this season. Them dudes. I don't know. And you know what? I'm questioning Houston, but I just think they so, bro. I think I'm in Thompson going like I just got a lot of.
They're gonna be good. They're gonna be really good.
Yeah, Ime gonna be on it, son. Ime gonna be on it. Yeah, that's. I think Houston sweep us. So we split the. So you just went 1, lost to Houston, lost to Dallas, split the Clippers. So you 1-3 in that stretch. You got Cleveland coming. That's an L.
Yep.
Mitch don't play. At the Knicks, L.
We're gonna have a period where we're gonna have a little ugly stretch like this.
Yeah. At the Knicks, L.
But we're gonna have that
Detroit.
cushion. We're gonna have that cushion where it is bad, but it's like, all right,
we all right. You did enough. Yeah. At Detroit.
They're gonna beat us.
I don't know if I marked it or not yet, but here we go. At Toronto.
Dub.
You gotta have it, though.
And then we're gonna
gotta
be
have
at
it.
home.
Ooh, think so.
After that 5, like losing all them games, that stretch.
Yeah, because you just lost. You would have lost 1, 2, 3. Win 1. Let's see, 4, 5, 6. Win 7. Ooh, that's a big statement, Charles. Also, I think after All-Star break, Queen should be starting center, causing havoc, instrumental. Now, listen, I personally think not that Queen can't be starting, but I got us trading for Sabonis. So if we trading for Sabonis, I don't know if Queen's starting unless you starting him at the 4.
Yeah, I don't think I think Queen is going to be pivotal in helping us this year.
I
But
don't
the
think he see the
starting
starting
role,
lineup.
I think that's a next year type thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Queen gonna have to show it for Queen to start, bro. He gonna have to show a lot, and I think he's capable, but I think he gonna dominate them second units. I think he dominate those second
He got
units.
Queen as he looked good in summer league, but he got some work to do.
Yeah,
I can't like confidently say I could
say
start him now.
I kind of lost track, so I don't know. At Toronto, I'm gonna just kind of maneuver this a little bit. At Toronto, you said Doug.
Yeah, and I told you at Houston we're gonna get that dub.
You think we finally get the last one?
That's we like 1-6 in our last 7 games. So
yeah, you would be. Missy got a lot of work to do. I don't think Missy's starting. I think Looney getting the start.
I think because we saw Missy's summer league, we back to saying like, oh, he got a lot of work to do. But we saw Missy go a full season, play NBA centers for a full year, and go 9-8. You know what I mean? So because he has that, Missy is the type of dude. Missy is the type of dude that I think he just plays better with better players.
Yeah, and you've been seeing him lately in the
he plays a lot of basketball, like
in the Euro League or whatever, the Olympic stuff.
I don't think Herb is going to like hurt the offense because Herb's offense is much better when the offense is flowing. Like Herb had one of his best years shooting a 3 when Zion and B.I. were healthy. Like the year we won 49 games, coincidentally, Herb shot nearly 40% from 3.
I personally think the team is better without BI. So like having Herb Z Trey looks better than BI Z Herb. Do that make sense? Yeah. And then I think Poole as like more spacing as well. So you should see Herb get like wide open shots, and hopefully he's still improving as a player, and you know what I mean, is getting better. I don't know how much better he could get, but we're gonna see. Yeah, man, that could be nice. Poole Herb. Let me see. Poole Herb, Z Trey Queen first 6 minutes.
Yeah, I think it's like I said, it's too soon.
Too soon.
For Queen. And Queen just gonna be getting back too with his wrist.
You think he missed much time in the beginning of the year?
I don't think he come back to November.
November?
Yeah,
I can see that. I think you can survive that
because I think he'll be back by like he'll be ready to play by maybe opening night, but I don't think he's going to play opening night because of the fact that like he got to get revved back up. Hopefully he should be revved back up by that time, but 12 weeks puts him at the second week in October.
Okay.
And the season starts because I think he heard it like July 14th or something like that. So
yeah, got some time.
Yeah.
All right. So we I think I did the win for Houston and the win for Toronto. So you in March on a 2-game win streak. And right now you are 10, 20, 30, 40, 45 and 10, 20, 45 and 30. And you got, let me see. I got to get rid of the thing at the bottom so I can see the last game. Hold on. You 45 and 30. And you got at Portland, at Sacramento. You got to have both of those at the end of the season, though.
Yes.
On the road back. And listen, this was Z start turning up. This is what Z start turning up. At Portland, at Sacramento, let me get both of those.
This is the point right here is where you're determining playoff seeding. Because at this point, you know you're in the playoffs. So one or two things going to happen. The teams you play may be resting their players because like we want to get a specific seed to play. But then you got the other teams is like, now we plan to get a seed. So we're going to just go all in. So
this is the two things you got to consider as well. I'm definitely giving us the W. Sacramento gonna be tanking. People saying this is one of the best draft classes. You just traded Sabonis. Fox is gone. Sacramento should be tanking at that point. Portland might be fighting for a play-in seed, but at the same time, depending on how their season is going, like they might be looking at the draft like, hey, dog, start dialing it back the last couple weeks of the season. So I got us getting
this could be Dame return game.
nice. He get his ass smacked out there too. It might be just to get a fan something to look at. He go get Dame 20 minutes.
Yep.
Orlando at the crib. Orlando, I think, gonna be a top 3 seed in the East this year. 3-4 seed in the East
but at
this
the
year.
same time, me and you both agreed that this is gonna be a 50-win Pelicans team, and you 45-30 going into April. This is a game you got to win.
You think they get it?
I think. Let's see, Utah.
You gotta to get to 50. You gotta sweep. You gotta sweep the rest of the way. I don't think they run 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think they go 6. Is that 6? Yeah, no, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 6-0 to finish the season. I don't think they go 6-0 to finish the season.
I can see a 4-2.
4-2.
I think we're gonna finish anywhere from 48 to 52 wins.
When they see the Pels have locked in the 6 seed, do you rest Z3? No,
no,
ain't no rest. You don't have the luxury to rest nobody.
I do think they may rest one. Like I can see a world where Z rests.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you got this, but then at the same time too, if you top 6 seed and is locked in, bro, you're getting a week off before the playoffs start. Anyway.
Joe Dumars ain't resting nobody, though.
Yeah, nah.
Joe Dumars ain't resting nobody.
Zion
Willie can't.
Zion resting enough.
Yeah, bro. No, we don't. And then you don't even know what kind of games they done already missed. You got the playoffs coming up. You trying to round into shape. Nah, we ain't doing that. So we got Portland. Sac took that. We get Orlando, get over the hump, beat Orlando at home. Utah.
Well, I said we're gonna go 4-2 in the last one. I think Utah gonna be one of the L's.
the last home game of the season.
A game we gotta win. Yeah.
I don't think so. You got the last home game of the season at Utah. Or you got Utah, and then you go on the road for Boston and Minnie.
We're gonna lose to Boston, and I already told you what we're doing. Minnie, every time we see them, just get that belt out.
You think?
Nah, we're gonna lose to Minnie. That's gonna be
I think we lose to Minnie too.
So 4-2, 3-3, something like that for the last month.
I think we take Utah though.
We're gonna be.
I think Utah legit gonna be tanking.
They are. By that point, like they're gonna definitely be in the Boozer sweepstakes. So
So as of right now, based off of that, and there's a couple games I don't think they have. You have 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 49, 10, 20, 30, 32. How many games is that? That's 80. That's 81 games. You don't know what's gonna happen with the cup. They probably got a couple games because they got the cup and stuff like that. 49-32 with the game with the flex game with the cup and stuff like that don't count.
I'll say this. I was a bit overly optimistic in some pieces, but so I think if we're fully healthy the whole year, which no one's fully healthy the whole year.
Nobody's fully healthy the whole year.
Every team is going to have people. We're going to win some games. We're going to lose some games. But let's just say like Zion plays the full amount that we think
I told you, I think you get a minimum. I think you're getting 65. We saw him play 70. We saw him play 70. I think last year he could have played 50.
So I think if that happens, our floor for wins 42, is 45.
45. I can see that.
But if we like really just like, oh, like these dudes legit, then I see 50, 51. But I think that's what we're gonna fall at. Like this, I don't think we're gonna be for sure we ain't gonna be no 30-win team. We're gonna creep up to like that 40.
I think listen, and let me ask you this, because as of right now, looking at 49 and 30 something. That's a playing team.
Well,
You'll be fighting for the play-in, basically.
6 to 8.
6 to 8.
I think that's what we at. You're a playing team though, like Willie gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
that's the thing that's crazy about the West. Because like 50 wins, you could, like you said, you could legitimately be a 6 seed, 5-6 seed. What was the 5 seed last year?
Let's see.
What was it 50, 51?
Let's see. Western
49 was the 6 last year. Appreciate you, bro. 49 was the 6. 50, many had 50, right? Or was it 49? Many was 49. It was the 6. Who was 5? 3 to 5 was 50. Appreciate you. So 50 wins, bro. You literally could. I think that's where you at. And this is the kicker.
Yep. Many had 49. Warriors had 48. Grizzlies had 48.
So this is the part that matters. So when we looked at the series, right? Looking at the series now, we had Golden State. I think we had them winning that series. I don't think you touching Denver, OKC, Houston anyway. I think that's your top 3 seeds, right? That's your top 3 seeds. Golden State is somebody people think gonna compete for the playoffs. I think we win those. I think we win the matchup with them. Dallas is a team that people think is gonna contend for the playoffs. I think you win the matchup with them. I think your top 4 seeds, Houston, no particular order, OKC, Denver, Lakers.
Yeah.
Right? Lakers. You probably got Clippers at 5. But I think we do well in the series against the Clippers. So I would not be surprised if like we win the series with the Clippers and you could see us, you know what I'm saying? Let's say you finish with the same record or like you got to get close to it. I could see you jumping them for the, you know what I mean, for that seeding. So you got that. Do you think we perform better than many next season, win-wise?
Yes.
Okay.
Like I think I like Rob Dillingham and Terrence Shannon, but I do think losing Nas is going to be bigger than they expect.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think they're going to be good, but I could see them winning another 48 to, you know what I mean? Like I don't see them going like 52 wins.
Nah, I don't see
another
them.
48,
I don't believe in
49.
Yeah, I don't believe in Julius like that either.
Yeah.
So you win the series with Minnie, the Clippers, Dallas, Golden State, right? Memphis. I think Memphis take a step back.
They are.
I think Memphis take a step back. I think they fighting for the play-in, but I think we, you know what I mean? We better than them. Phoenix, I'm not looking at Phoenix at all. Who am I? Am I missing somebody? Because right now that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus us. Somebody ain't making it.
Yeah. So look. So here's last year's team for the playoffs: Thunder, Rockets, Lakers, Nuggets, Clippers, Wolves, Warriors, Grizzlies. So we're taking the Grizzlies out.
Yep.
So
I got us in there.
That's really the only. So out of those 8 teams, Grizzlies are out. Replace us with the Grizzlies, but then that leaves like the Warriors and the Mavericks.
If Kyrie missed the season, though, you think AD could carry on his own with Coop?
No.
Like, because AD, you're number 1 for most of the season.
And we've seen that. We've seen Prime AD as the number 1. Don't be that great of a team.
Spurs, I'm not concerned about the Spurs at all, bro.
Bro, like the Spurs just had the number 2 pick.
Yeah. I'm not worried about this. I know Wemby missed time, though.
I know Wemby missed a lot of games, but
I think they fight for the play-in. I think they fight for like 10 seed, something like, you know what I mean? But I don't think, like, is Fox technically your best player? I don't know. I got questions about their coach. Nah.
Yeah.
So let's say your top 5 in no particular order: OKC, Houston, Denver, Lakers, and now, so that's 4. Now you got Clippers, Golden State. You considering
Timberwolves.
Wolves and us, Pels. That's your
And,
8.
and you got the Mavs.
No, I'm saying that's your
Oh, yeah.
Mavs. So right now, outside looking in, you would have technically Mavs and Memphis outside looking in.
Yep.
Do you think Golden State missed the playoffs?
I think it's possible.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
you think they'd be like fighting for the play-in again? Like
yeah.
they'd be on some play-in-ish?
Yeah. I just don't think their roster is good enough.
Yeah, I don't think they like a 50. I don't think they could get the 50 wins.
Mm-mm. Like
I don't think
another
they could
year
get the
older,
50
as
wins.
amazing as Steph is, like
we saw Chef healthy for a good bit, and they were still losing. Remember when they was going on them losing on the little streak, and Steve Kerr was like, "Bro, we got to give him some rest. He tired. He doing too much."
You know, they added Jimmy, and then they took off. You know what I mean? But
you still got to deal with the Kuminga situation. Is he playing? Is you trading him? What you doing?
I don't think they're gonna play him.
I don't think they're gonna play him either. Pajinski, what's happening with Pajinski? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
They still ain't made no move. They think Horford coming, but like, who knows?
Second oldest team in the NBA.
Yeah, nah, I don't think they could get the 50 wins. Shit, Steph said in the interview not long ago, like, I want to be able to compete. We can't compete like we need to. I think they one of them teams that's trying to like, listen, just keep us afloat so we could get in, and we'll take our chances with anybody if we get in. And I give them a shot against anybody if they get in. But the regular season, though, I don't know. So right now, OKC, Houston, Denver, Clippers, I think are locks. Flexes, Golden State, Mini, Pels. I think you got to give Mini benefit of the doubt and say they figure out a way to get in with Ant unless something crazy happen. Golden State, I think Golden State, us, Mavs, Memphis are those flex teams that like might have a chance, but I think the benefit we gonna get, you gotta avoid the play-in, though. You gotta avoid the play-in.
That's the most important piece.
I think we 6 seed. I think we get the 6.
I think that's our ceiling.
6 seed.
Yep.
Based off, because they got one game floating around, you end up 50 and 32. Right? Let's say you end up 50 and 32. You end up in the 6 seed, and with how the series wins go, you know what I'm saying? I think you could end up. Yeah, because I think the Clippers do a little better than 50. You know what I'm saying? I think they do somewhere around like 52, 53. Because I think OKC gonna be somewhere close to 60 something. You know what I mean? I can see Houston being in the 60s or close to the 60s, high 50s. I see Denver I see Denver somewhere around 54, 55, something like that.
Yep.
Luka looked like he gonna.
I'm not. Here's the thing.
You don't trust their roster?
It's not even that. Like, Luka gets skinny every summer.
Luka great though, bro.
He is. Like, they're gonna be good, but like Luka's, so
yeah. I give Luka the benefit of the doubt. So let's say they 52 to 54. 52 to 54.
Yeah,
I got Clippers around 52 to 54, something like that. Yeah. And then the rest of them teams, I think 50 wins get you 6 seed.
Yeah.
At 50 and 32, you lock in the 6 seed. Does Willie get an extension? Are you extending him?
I don't think
you don't think he get an extension either way.
Yeah, I don't think this is the last year.
Mm-hmm.
I think if they do that, I think he might get one.
I don't think so.
You think they're gonna just let him go?
Yep. Because I think what they do is they look great because you got to think, one, this is an extremely healthy situation, right? First. Then this is also accounting for, you think you do a short extension? I don't think Joe doing it. I think, well, at 50-32, you lock in a 6 seed, maybe. That's why I see the problem at gentlemen. They're gonna get gentlemen swept in the playoffs. So you see, I think that's his flaws gonna show, bro. His flaws gonna show.
It just depends. Like, I hope they don't do any type of extension until the season is over,
and
you see how the playoffs went. Because I think
if they win a series,
I think we get extended Willie last time, like right after that when Zion got hurt the following year. When Zion got hurt the following year,
you talking about the secret extension?
Yeah, because of how he looked, and we were number 1 in the West. They gave Willie Green the extension like right after that, and
I don't think I know. Yeah, how he was rest of the way. Yeah. I think Joe, they play well, hit you with the I told you so, make the playoffs, and then Joe like, boom, now I could go get a coach that we really want that's gonna make us a contender. Because for this season to take shape, you started out okay. You done made a trade for like Sabonis to get off, you know what I mean, to get off Murray. So now you coming into next year with Sabonis, Z, Trey, Herb, Jordan got 1 year left. Fears and Queen going into year 2. Like Missy, you're gonna have to start deciding on Missy, and I just don't think they are gonna want, like, if the team show promise, I don't see them, because if you 6 seed, that means you playing OKC. Most likely you playing OKC, Houston, Denver, or the Lakers in the first round, unless you somehow wind up with the Clippers. And I think you can beat the Clippers. I think if we wind up with the Clippers in the playoffs, we're gonna beat them. But I don't think you could beat
ideal team to play. That would be kind of trash to finish the 6th seed and play OKC if they finish 3rd.
Oh my gosh, bro. OKC ain't finishing no less than 2, in my opinion. But like that means you catching Denver or the Lakers, and I think both of those teams 4-1 us.
Yeah,
4-1 us, and 4-1 you can't bring him back. I think the team look okay, but like that's you gonna peak at that point.
Oh yeah, but I'm looking forward to it, bro. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what we right and wrong at when it comes to the schedule. Like I look forward to it. I'm definitely gonna be in the blender day 1. So
absolutely, we rolling together, though.
Yeah,
we in there. So, bro, listen, I'm thinking about, and let me know what y'all think. I'm thinking about doing and I you know what? I'm not gonna put it out there yet. I gotta do some calls, do some research for first. But this was fun, dog.
Yeah, bro.
This was fun. We almost 2 hours in, and I think it was like quality. I think you start seeing the team get flexed. I think if this were to take place, I think you see here's the question. 50-32, 6 seed, right? You the 6 seed. Zion then played 70 games. Trade 60-something games. Or you extended Zion in the off season?
Nope.
No. You got 2 years left, bro. Come do it again. Do it again.
I need some consistency from you, buddy.
Absolutely.
You played 70 games, and then the year after that, you played 35.
Ooh, Z gonna ask for that money, dog.
That's fine.
Joe is guy. Dancing all in the video. You know what I'm saying? Z gonna want the bread, bro.
You don't have to extend him at all. You don't have
bro,
to.
Listen, with 2 years left on the deal is when people start. I don't know. Because I guarantee you, Joe gonna be like, our guy figured it out.
Maybe
Man,
so.
that man ain't gonna. I don't think he gonna act. You think he asking for the trade? I don't think Z asking for the trade.
I don't think he likes for a trade.
I don't think he asking for the trade.
Especially
Not
if
if
this
he
season's successful.
Yeah. If this season's successful and they fire Willie and be like, hey bro, who you want? And they go get like a legit coach, like clean the books, go get somebody who they really feel could win. And then you start seeing Fears and Queen take a step. I don't know, dog.
We'll see.
Yeah,
Like,
that's too far away.
Yeah, they want to, like we talked about this before. Like, it'll be ideal if they could pair Queen with Zion, but I also think Queen was drafted as the insurance for Zion. But like you said, that's far away, man. We talking about the schedule and everything like that. So yeah, that's a different topic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's if like DEFCON 0 coming, like everything just hit the fan. So
yeah, something got to go terribly wrong. 50 and 32, 50 wins. I feel like that's not just the repair Zion value. Yeah, maybe that if they repair the value, bro, like I think Joe trying to bring something in. Like, who you trading for? Like, that's the thing. You ain't trading, like, you can't trade him for nobody better than him. And I don't think like Queen would have to look for you to even consider trading Z. Queen would have to look incredible, like incredible.
And I think Queen is like a year or two away from that, like that point. So
yeah, so I don't see that happening either. But 50-32, 6 seed. It looks for an exciting season.
Yeah,
look for an exciting season. That's about right. So you said your floor was 45. Let me write this down so I make sure to keep it. Floor 45. If everything go well, what's the like best possible outcome you see win wise for the season?
50. I think that's
50 is the max.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I think we're going to be anywhere between that 45. Like no major injuries to nobody. Just sit out a few back to backs here and there. I think the 45 is 50 is that window we're gonna be in.
If that's the case, is there any possible way, hypothetically, right? Hypothetically, I don't see this happening, especially if the season is going how we going at some point when you like 10, 12 games over 500, right? But is there any way during the season, because even the last time we won the 49 games, it still looked rough, right? Like if it looks rough, but you winning, do you think Joe make a coaching change? And if he do make a coaching change, do you still see the ceiling being 50? Like let's say right before All-Star or something.
I mean, I could see a world where they get rid of Willie and the offense like looks better. You know what I mean? Because like that's what Borrego is known for. Like that's his thing. So I'm assuming Borrego will be the interim. Like you know what I mean, as your top assistant.
Yeah, so, I think so.
I could see a world where they still get to that.
Okay. No matter what, though, 50 your cap.
Yeah.
Even with the coaching. Okay. All right. Let's call it.
If it's looking rough at that time, you probably went through a stretch of looking bad to where the firing of the coach gives you that motivation to start winning back up and climb back up.
That makes sense because they have stretches in there where you like, all right, we're gonna be 1-3, 1-4. We done lost 4 in a row. Willie good for a good. You know why I think he get fired, and this is what it'll do him in. If at any point he get like, because he good for a 5-game losing streak. I don't think Joe even give him a chance to like throw one of them 10 games in there.
Oh, they won't get close to that.
He good for a 10-game losing streak. So say they lose. I don't care at what point in the season. He lose 4 in a row. You know what I'm saying? You get to 6, 7, Dunzo.
I can see that.
Yeah, I don't think Joe having that though. Nah, not with, especially if like the team relatively healthy. Nah, son, that 10-game
Yeah.
losing streak shit dead. We ain't having it.
Yeah.
So, man, I appreciate everybody for tuning in, tapping in. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Mike, man, I appreciate you standing up. We went hard for pause.
Always, bro.
That's
That's
crazy.
wild.
I was about to say, that's a bit much. That's a bit excessive. I've been tripping lately. I don't know if it's the tank tops or the hat too tight. I don't know what's going on, bro. But real shit, I appreciate you, bro. Coming through, being able to go through the schedule with me. It's much easier to do with somebody else to throw, you know what I mean, opinions and stuff that. And now we just wait for more news. What's the next big thing they got coming up?
Probably when they start the mini camp.
Mini camp. Do you think they're gonna release a video, any type of video from this little LA workout, whenever that is?
Yeah.
Yeah. You
They'll
think
have some
in
clips.
little few clips from there? Okay. I think that's the next big thing that we waiting on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Looking for whatever. So, man, appreciate everybody again. Y'all keep tuning in, tapping in, like, share, subscribe, share the channel. Make sure to catch me in the blender. I'm really in the building. And we probably gonna do this I will announce. Appreciate you, Mike. We gonna do for like road games and maybe some. Well, if I ain't there for a home game, we might figure something out. Well, we gonna, what is it? The backstage? What was it called?
Talking about playback?
Playback. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna get the playback room, you know what I mean? So we could get that so everybody could kind of tune in, tap in, and we be able to get that going for the season too. So be on the lookout for that. Appreciate y'all. We got big things coming from Pels in the Blender. We out. We are not out.